Okay. We all met in Halbeck in
Yes, a
the
small farming village.
Interian Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Coven and Cash, the brother and sister Blue Dragonborns, rolled into Hallbeck looking for a way to make money. They encountered Alagos and Everly, the lovely couple that thinks they're gross demons.
Yep.
Then, then met a changeling monk, Seraph. The five of us found a posting to save some sheepdoggies, and we rolled out to meet Ornick Kilm.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm killing it with the names.
Dude, you are slaying it.
And he was super rad, big hillbilly man, and we had to find man, he lost Shelly, Barbara, and Margaret.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I forgot they were dogs.
And he told us there was a robed man that came out of the woods and put him and Margaret to sleep. And when Ornick woke up, there was no more Margaret. Something like that. And we decided to take him up. We took half the gold from him in advance. And the squad went to tracking footprints out into the forest, where we stumbled upon a illusionary magic cave, which was the red herring for the actual opening of a cave. We went in there pretty loud with some big dragonborns clinging and clanging. Found ourselves in a dark underground cave, lit up some dancing lights, found some zombie-like creatures, not zombies, with a scared, creepy guy behind them whispering about that we came too soon. And Seraph put him in the fucking grave real quick with a combo of strikes.
For true.
Coven was surrounded by a pile of them as they all came to him like moth to flame. And Coven and Cash did a little lightning breath spit swap and took out a whole bunch of them. And we basically ended that
snowballing.
Yeah, there was some brother and sister lightning snowballing.
Kicking back and forth forever.
You spelled woo wrong.
And we left off after finishing that combat round with a pile of bodies around us. We don't have much answers at the moment.
All true statements. Yeah, the adventuring party.
And I'm taking a break for the next 5 sessions on doing the recap. Get ready, people.
Yep.
Well done.
It's what they call an Indian sprint, where the guy in the front runs to the back of the line.
That's racist.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the podcast. This will be our last episode. No, so yeah, you guys find yourself in pretty close to the front of this cave, and you have fought your way through some of the opening adversaries, of which was a man seemingly commanding a cluster of these disformed creatures, these humanoid shaped creatures, and you conquered them in combat, and you find yourselves amongst the now motionless battlefield. And I will hand it off to you guys. What do you guys want to do at this point moving forward?
We should
Well-
rest for a short while.
Are they all dead?
Everything is for sure dead. Yes, I won't even make you roll for that. You watched everyone drop, and yeah, they are all dead.
Okay. Well, I suggest before resting, can we inspect the leader, see if he's got anything on him that might tell us, what the hell they're doing down here?
Yeah. So you wanna take a look at the robed man there in the back?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll, please.
Oh shit! Of course, dude. Investigation. It's +0. Oh, I need to bring my dice up here too. And is that just a plus? Is that a D6?
It's a 20. And
Oh,
all
it's
of
a,
those,
it's a D20. Okay.
all of those skills. When I make you make a check,
Okay.
they're all gonna be on the D20.
Well, prepare to have your mind blown.
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh!
Hey,
I rolled a 16.
Not
Okay.
bad.
So this is the information that you can discern from this now corpse. Ornick told you to come to this place to find his dogs and who was taking his dogs. When he described to you the figure that he saw put himself and his dogs to sleep, he described a tall, lanky figure in a black robe where you couldn't see any features. This guy is a figure in a robe, obscured figure, but he is small. This is not a tall, lanky figure. This is I'll say with a 16, you could discern this might be like a halfling male, who's now dead. Other than that, he doesn't have anything on his person of note. He has a fairly normal used dagger, and now bloodied robes. But one thing that you do find is a small turquoise pebble that he is clutching in one of his hands. That is now his like limp hand. He's holding it in his hand, and that's about it. That's about all. That's what you can discern from this corpse.
And while Alagos is doing that, Coven and Cash roll up towards the fire pit in the corner where it looks like that halfling was probably huddling in the cave. And Coven just wants to look around in this nook to see if there's anything of note.
Okay. Give me an investigation check on the campfire area.
That's a 17.
Okay. So you see just a small, like a seat, like it's like a makeshift seat. It's just a pile of rubble and stuff that this guy pushed together for him to sit on. That is on the northern side of the fire that would be facing the entrance. And you see parts of the ground around where the campfire is that are look like small divots, like small holes, where earth may have been disturbed. And in front of each of those holes are these scrawlings in the dirt, almost like a language, almost like runes, runic. It's not like text necessarily, script, but it's like singular runes, and they're all the same, but in different just rotations.
This is peaking Coven as he's drawn those in his notepad. With my expertise on history and religion, would either of those give me any info on these?
I will let you for this we'll do a religion check, please.
Okay. That's a 18.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, 16, 17, 18. If the next one's a 20 and then or a 19 and then a 20 after that, I'll be upset. But okay, so as you're flipping through your pages and you're looking at, various the information that you've gathered on runes and glyphs and things of that nature, these are in a language that you don't know. You don't know how to read it. Or actually, you know what? I don't recall exactly all the languages that you know. Tell me what you do know.
Oh, dang. Well, I can speak Celestial, Common, Deep Speech, Draconic, Primordial, Vidalcan. I could keep going, but those are my primary speech patterns.
So you don't know the language that this is, these runes. But they seem like some sort of something binding. It's like a binding type of magical arrangement of sorts. It's not necessarily like someone cast a spell on something to control it, but more so like a pact. Like it was a pact that would be made between a few things, and from your basis of religion that you can tell basically that these holes were where these creatures came from, not the robed man, but these like sickly, odd looking people came from these. It seems like they were brought up from these scrollings, and it seems like specifically demonic activity. Like these are creatures that are in service of someone, and this is how they are summoned per se to act on the arrangement that they have made.
Okay.
So yeah, through your religion check, you would know that these creatures are fiends, and they are of the grouping of demon or devil, and are in service of something like a master of sorts.
Okay. So Coven scoots his glasses and looks over his shoulder and goes, "Hey, y'all, I think I done found something."
Can I go to Coven? Can I?
Yeah. You guys can free move, just in this like general area. Fine. That's totally fine.
We do something like this.
Well, I guess I'll wait my turn.
Well, it's not necessarily in turn. You can free roam right now if you want. That's totally fine. We're not in combat, so
Okay.
I'll let you guys.
I want to sneak.
But if you do end up like moving, just say like Alagos moves in closer to the group or something, just so people know.
Yeah, Alagos moves closer with Seraph. And we move up.
What do you got there for eyes?
Shots fired.
First of all, that is rude. I can't see well, and I need these.
Just before we keep going, there's a DM mechanic called inspiration, where DMs can decide to give someone a bonus roll when they do something that's rad. And I'm not going to give you one, but I thought about it.
Okay, all right. That's fair.
So Coven points out the holes in the ground. He still has the illuminated book shining in this corner of the cave. And he goes, from my little chat I had with the Wanderer, he told me that this looks like some binding ritual of fiends, and I believe that. I don't know if it was this little halfling over here doing so, but it's looking like there was some demonic activity coming from these holes, and these writings is what was summoning the bad boys.
can I kneel and just like I don't know, press my hand against the rune, see if I can read it.
Yeah, you kneeling closer.
Ooh,
What
careful.
before I make you roll anything, what languages do you know?
Abyssal, Elvish, and Infernal, and of course Common.
Okay,
Oh.
you know Infernal. You do know that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these runes are Infernal, which is the language of
Demons.
demons. You know, creatures from hell.
The palace
Um,
god.
and these runes are specific to essentially there's what you know of. Actually, before I give you that, make a religion check for me. I know that Coven made his and he knows what he knows, but give me a religion check real quick.
Oh no.
You can do it.
Roll a d20 -1.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I could maybe help you, enlighten you with some words from the Wanderer.
I'd rather not.
Well, to each his own.
Or just RP reasons, I'm sorry.
Oh!
I guess tonight is my turn to roll.
Arrow.
And you spoke the language.
That was a 1.
These are runes that I'll give you with the language. These are command runes. These are something that someone who has a pact with a demon can scrawl to command something in their service, and these runes all specifically say protect.
Mm.
That's what you know.
So while everyone else is looking at the runes and trying to interpret them, Everly is very curious about this turquoise stone that's in this guy's hand.
Yes.
He
Okay.
had it in his possession when he was dying.
Yep.
Actually. So I'd like to check that out and see if there's something that maybe looks familiar to me or
For sure. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check, please. And that's a D20 with your Arcana modifier.
Okay. Oh,
Oof.
I rolled a 2.
You know that it is definitely curious that this stone was in this guy's possession, and having it be the only thing on his person other than a weapon is curious, but you know nothing of the sort of like what this could be. You definitely you get a closer look at him and see like, wow, this is the only thing that this guy had, but you can't recall, or you don't know based on your knowledge of things like that what it might be.
Can I see her frigging around with that?
Yeah, give me what's your passive perception?
12.
Yeah, you see her walk up. That's fine.
Okay.
Also, side note, while you guys were doing all that, I moved Everly's lights out of the frame just because they only last for a minute.
Okay.
And at this point, it's been well over that. But yours lasts for an hour, so I've got you guys with the book light.
So Coven looks over his shoulder and sees Everly looking at the halfling. Says, anything of interest over there?
Well, there seems to be a stone in his hand, but I'm unsure of what type of stone or where it comes from.
A stone. Let me flip to the right page now. And Coven scoots over here, scoots his glasses up a little closer to his eyeballs, try to take a look at that. And Coven pulls out his writings on Arcana, and is going to channel divinity and have the Wanderer give him the knowledge of ages to become extra proficient in the art of Arcana.
Okay.
And he's going to read up on his books to see if he knows anything about this pebble here.
Okay. So I'll lay this out for everyone too. So in certain situations, if someone does an action, or I make them do a check where they have a poor roll, and you guys don't glean the information that you want, in certain situations, depending on how it's presented, I'll let you guys do another. I probably won't let you do like 3 or 4 or have everybody do it. If it's like a thing where I ask a specific person to do it, then a second one could happen, and where he's able to like cast an ability, like cast channel divinity and increase a score on something in a certain situation, I'm gonna for sure let you give it a shot. But I think had you not lobbied for that and had it just been like, oh, I want to look too, that'd be a little different.
Mhm.
But yeah, go ahead.
That's a 14.
Okay. You with a 14 would know. You pick it up and you hold it over your book, and you're matching it up to other stones that you have sketches of, and their little descriptions and everything like that.
Does the light from my book shine through it?
A little bit.
Ooh.
A little bit. Yeah, it actually holds light pretty well. Not that it's like absorbing it or anything, but it does. It's got a good glow to it.
It's the elf stones.
This stone was imbued with some magic that is no longer active. And I'll say with a 14 that that this stone is used for communication purposes. You may not know how or where to, or how extensive the communication may be, whether it's verbal or a mental link or an emotional link, or just like a pager or something. You don't know that, but you do know
Okay.
that it's communicative, and it's usually linked to another one of its kind.
And did you say I can tell it's no longer magically imbued?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, DM
Um,
side note. So when we were in here and now we're talking about magic, so I have this spell that says detect magic, so I could have done something with that.
Yes, when you detect magic, it puts like a filter on your vision. This is how I do it. Basically, you get a filter on your vision, and things glow for you that are magical.
You wouldn't have the information on what it is,
Correct.
but you would
Okay.
have the information that it's a magical item.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that a cantrip, or is that a first level? I don't recall.
First level.
Okay, yeah. So you would have had to burn a spell slot for it. You totally can, but based on Arcana kind of like is a way to chance it for people that don't have things like that.
Okay.
So based on the Arcana check, you would know that this was a magical item. It would have had a very dim glow had you done that. I'll give you that.
Coven reaches out and hands the pebble back to Everly, and he says, I believe this was used to communicate with someone, and I personally don't need to communicate to much outside of the Wanderer, so maybe if we can get this working, a little gift from me to you.
Well, thank you very much. We'll have to keep this safe. I feel like we
It's okay. I know my accent is infectious.
I think we need to keep it safe.
I agree. why don't you tuck that right deep in that pocket?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Easy.
Elves are not my type. Hey there, Seraph. What you got going on? Any good news there?
I'm still trying to read this thing. I just can't. I can't make it out.
All right, so then Alagos walks over
Yeah.
to Seraph and says, "It appears to be some kind of demon ritual. Do you know anything about these type of things, monk?"
It just seems to be some sort of contract, but of what, of who, I don't know. The only thing that I can discern is the word protect.
Now, if y'all don't mind, I'd like to do something called beta testing. Would y'all mind me just taking a little beta test here? Wash my back now. And
Did he say wash?
watch. And Coven's going to take out his mace and just scratch across the writing on one of the holes.
Okay, so one of the runes, you're
Yeah.
just gonna like obscure it with your mace in the dirt.
I'm trying to mess it up.
Okay. You reach your mace down and you just basically scribble over the writing, and there is no longer finger drawn rune writing in the dirt.
Okay.
Just some scribbles.
Okay. And then Coven turns around and just smirks. Goes,
So proud.
So you can submit that beta report. I'll give it to the team back at the office, and we'll see if we can fit that for you.
still currently in testing, but I felt good about that one.
Yeah.
Do not understand what just happened.
Oh,
yeah.
I was just doing a little test.
I will say too, I meant to bring it up because you rolled what, like a 17 on your religion
Yes.
check earlier when you discerned what these things were. When you flip to that area into the fiend demonic section, you have some scrawlings of some things you know about in that department in terms of like what creatures might be from that sect, and these are what you can tell in your book are called lemures.
Lemures. Okay.
Yeah, it's like lemur, but
Okay.
lemure, not related to lemurs
Okay.
at all. But they are called lemures.
Okay.
And
And
they're-
I passed that information to them that I believe that we just came across some lemures.
they're like they're like the slaves of the demonic hierarchy, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's going to make me go around and whack another one, 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 and screw all those bindings up.
You are just dragging the mace behind you, whistling, just screwing up all the runes.
WTF, though.
All right.
And I look at the team and I say, I think he's gone mad.
the runes on the ground near the holes that the lemurs apparated from are now completely obscured and unreadable.
Well,
Okay.
Um,
I believe the Dragonborn is more dangerous than we might let on to.
I say we take his weapons.
Keep an eye out.
And then Cash comes up and pats Seraph on the shoulder and says, "Some might call him mad. I call him a genius. He's keeping y'all safe."
Very
I,
nice.
want to be on his side.
Okay. Well, Everly, thoroughly confused, looks at the group and says, "Not quite sure what happened here, but we need to figure out what our next move is."
Who would benefit from arrest?
I would. Elagos.
I could take it or leave it.
Yeah, so a short rest basically would be is it an hour, half hour to an hour? Is that what it is?
I think it's 30 minutes.
30 minutes, yeah. Yeah, so if you would be able to roll hit dice if any of you had lost health, which I don't believe anyone has, and it would restore certain spells. Basically, actually, I'm trying to think what of you guys get things back on short rests for spells.
Me.
I'm basically asking for Dustin and
yeah.
and Edge. Yeah.
I don't know.
I could speak
think-
with the Wanderer if we wanted to.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna like lobby against it if you guys want to do it. I mean, by all means, you guys can do what you want. I'm just trying to see what. I know Dustin would get some stuff back. Eric, yours would be. Yours would say.
Mine
I'm
say
trying to
long.
pull it up.
They say long rest,
Yeah.
but they're my sorceries. So, which I thought I checked them when I used them. Oh, I did. Okay, so I have two.
You have two.
Yep.
But you do still have your sorcery points. You remember how we went over that a while ago? I'm trying to find where they show up on your page. Yeah, Font of Magic. You have 2 sorcery points that you regain when you finish a long rest, which you haven't spent. You can use your sorcery points to gain additional spell slots or sacrifice spell slots to gain additional sorcery points as a bonus action. So, like, when you expend all your
Sorceries.
your spell slots, you can use these as temporary spell slots. Basically, you get an extra 2 of them.
Okay.
So you have that as well. But yeah, so I'll let you guys decide if the rest is a short rest is going to be.
I'm gonna
most
try
beneficial.
to hit this in character to just say, I'm open to hang out and commune with the Wanderer, but I don't want to say we made quite a ruckus, that is, excuse my tongue. And we might have been spitting lightning, lighting up this whole place, making some loud noises, so it might be a little dangerous hanging out. But we can do that if y'all need.
We should press on then.
I agree. Everly?
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Cash, what do you say?
Well, as Dolly likes to say, yippee-ki-yay! And she just moves forward.
Okay. So you guys are trying to press on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
So you guys have the light from Coven's book. Where
You can take the like halo and wings off of the 3 of them. Bless would
Yep.
be over now.
Gotcha. I will do that. If you guys want to arrange yourselves in this general area, are you guys seeing that ping?
Mm-hmm.
However you guys want to press on, I'd like to just see a marching order, whatever you guys decide.
You gotta control Cash.
Okay.
Just
I can.
Oh, sorry.
keep her near me. Are we coming up on kind of like a fork in the road here?
So yeah, you guys have. I'm trying to see what you guys have for vision. So yeah, you guys have like three spaces ahead of you, and to your right, 7 or 8 spaces. This section of where right here where the water is,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear it. But basically, right here where I'm pinging, this left side is like a drop off. It was hard to show in my drawing, like the different like heights and things, but this left side is a drop off and this right side is like a natural wall. So like where I'm pinging right here, this is like a natural wall, so you can't see, other than this opening that I'm pinging right here, you can't, to your right you see an opening, but you can't see over the river. Basically you see the river start and then a wall happens, that presumably this entrance would lead to. And then above you guys, straight down the slope, is just an open path.
Okay.
All right, Alagos looks at Seraph and he says, I think you should go alone to the right.
Oh,
He says
dang.
this to whom? To Seraph?
To me?
As he laughs.
You want me to split the party, mage or sorcerer?
I
Oh,
don't
boy.
think that is the greatest plan.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I
How
can try and.
about-
I mean,
If you all move up ahead of us, we can follow right behind.
So you guys want to go up or you want to go right? If it slopes down, I assume that means we're going deeper. And I think we should go deeper.
So does
we
it
should clean
slope?
everything.
Does it slope down going
Basically,
north?
since you came into the cave, it's been a general decline. Like it is going deeper.
Uh-huh.
The section to your right is, from what you can see, is level with the current flooring area. Where this camp was, where the scuffle happened, was like fairly level ground. But yeah, just above where the river basically starts again going down is the same like pitch of like gradual slope headed downward, and the section to your right looks like level ground. Let me also see.
Who has dark vision that could relay something?
Okay,
that-
so I can give you. Let me open up. Before, because you guys just got, when you moved up closer to this area, you would get the 60-foot dark vision, or oh no, well some of you would.
Yeah,
It's
I
hard.
have.
Yeah,
I've
Krista
got
has dark vision.
my dim light goes further than the fog of war is giving us right now.
Right. So let me open up some more to you guys here.
The Wanderer tells me that maybe we should stay on level ground and take a peek up here before we descend deeper into possibly a hell pit full of demons.
I completely agree with the Dragonborn.
Seems reasonable. Yeah.
Now, we should be smart and safe about this, y'all.
Sorry,
Information.
I'm drawing the vision. I have to be very like tedious with it. There.
Okay.
So that is the additional vision that you see. And Everly would see a little bit more past that. Basically, Everly, where the dim light stops, that you can see farther, it's just a little bit more of this level ground, and you actually see a wall. You see a wall like that. The section looking directly to your right ends. Like there maybe is. I'll actually tell you because you can see all of it. Where the entrance is, it goes about 35 feet to the right of that entrance, and there's a wall there. but it looks like it does open up, moving. If you were to enter that section, you could move. It looks like you could move in either the left or down or right direction once you enter. But there is a wall at the other side.
So she can see the wall all the way to the north of us. She can see all the way up into the
Not
corner.
north. I'm talking about to the right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm talking about to this right side.
Okay.
Basically, when she looks forward, she sees just the sloping. She just sees the sloping ground down into darkness, basically.
Okay.
I was trying to fix the fog of war when you guys were discussing where you decided you wanted to go. So what are you guys thinking?
We decided to go east, stay on the level ground.
Okay, so you want to move into this room?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to lead the way?
The fighter and
Yeah, I would think Cash would.
and then
Or-
me and the cleric will go after.
Which one's
I've got it.
Let
I'll put Cash.
Cash and Seraph go
here.
first. Yeah.
okay?
Something like that.
Sure.
Yeah, I like that.
Sure.
I'll stay close on your ass, monk.
Hey, no grabbing.
Are you staying outside the door? Outside the entryway? It's not a door.
Of course she is.
Coven.
I guess I got it. I'm the flashlight, so I will. I'll stick by sister's side.
Yeah, behind your sister, you're feeling a little safer. Let me open up a little bit more for you guys. Okay. This is what you guys can see now. As soon as Cash breaks the archway, it's just about like a 13, 14, 15 foot high opening, just hole in the wall of this cave area, and you head in through the door. You can immediately see to your right that it stops. There's a wall, and it looks like it opens up. If you guys were to head north, but when someone comes into this, we'll call it a room for now. The first person that comes into this room, you guys all feel this weird. There's this weird sensation that starts to happen in your head, where you start to hear something, but it's not like you're hearing it with your ears, where the hearing sensation, when you hear something, the sensation of hearing, you hear it through your ears. This is more like a thought, almost like you're being forced to think something, and you hear in this thought this low, gravelly voice, and it says, "Creatures of the light, it's been a long time." And then does anyone react to that? That's basically what it says at this point. No, you guys are just hearing it. Okay, so
these dogs are
We're
too much
soaking
work.
it up.
Oh damn it!
No,
I had my mic
no
muted.
doubt.
oh, does you had your mic muted?
Coven is trying to think in his head. Hello.
Oh, a lively one. I feel your response. Come closer. I promise. I am a proud creature. I will not harm you. You have my word. I need you to move forward into this cavern. I am in grave peril.
My name's
share.
Coven. What's yours?
Coven, it is nice to meet you. Unfortunately, in my circumstance, I'm under what people of your your type would call a contract. I'm not allowed to give such information, but I have a will of my own in certain regards, and I am at your mercy. I need your assistance. I'm injured. We share an enemy. I assume you're looking to press on to take care of whatever is occupying this cave. I am not this force. I am here on other business, and I know what awaits at the end. And I can help you.
And Kevin thinks, okay, please hold. And then looks at the
Do we all
party
hear this?
and
Yeah,
And
we're all
goes-
hearing this conversation, right?
You're all hearing it. Yeah.
he looks at
Okay.
everyone and goes, hey, y'all, you hear that?
Also, weird side note. Like I said, where you're almost thinking this. These are thoughts that are being like pressed into your head. It's not directly a language. Like it's not common. It's not infernal. It's not elven. It's just this like knowledge is being pressed into you. It's almost just like you can think in whatever language you want, and this is seemingly working. Like it's like a connection, mental connection. From whatever this is.
Y'all hear that?
He said contract. I know exactly what that is.
You thinking demonic?
Mm-hmm. It is a
Mhm.
demon communicating with us.
I say we kill it.
Hold on. Please hold as Kevin puts his finger up at Seraph. And then he starts thinking again. Excuse me, are you still there?
I will be here as long as you do not help me.
Quick question.
Yes.
Could you hear me when I was speaking to my party?
If you were speaking with your mouth words,
Yes.
no, I did not.
Good to know. And then gives Seraph a wink.
By the way, what I'm doing right now is like I'm hearing the Oscar Minor wiener in my in my head. So the demon, that's exactly what he's hearing.
You're just punishing this thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's not punishing. I don't want to
Defense.
show him my thoughts.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, it's you can definitely get the sense just based on this connection. Like you can't see into what his thoughts are, what this creature's thoughts are.
Mhm, yeah.
He's not able. It doesn't feel like you're being pried at. It's just like it's just a communication type situation.
Man,
But you can totally throw deli meat theme songs at him if you want.
I'm not going to do it, but out of character, I kind of just want to open the brain cortex to him and let him get shook. Okay, so Coven's thinking possibly this guy is not hearing our conversation, and looks at the party and goes, "What y'all thinking? We trying to help this voice?"
Tell him we'll help him. We won't though.
And then Coven winks and nods, and you can't tell if he thinks that we're trying to work with him or not work with him. And he goes in his head and he goes, "Still there?"
As I said previously, I will continue to be here as long as you do not help me.
Okay, just checking. Did you say your name? I'm Coven.
I am under contract. This information is something that I cannot relay, as I am a creature of pride and honor.
Okay, Mr. Under Contract.
The monsters at the end of this tunnel do not share the same pride that I have, and they are folks that would break said contract, which I do not condone.
Now, monsters at the end, please do tell.
Unfortunately, another section of the contract that I cannot relay at this time.
Okay, Mr. Contract. Well, I'm gonna say hang tight. We coming, we saving. Just remember, Covenant Cash coming for that ass. And then looks back at the party and gives a thumbs up to Seraph.
What did he relate to you?
You all
What-
heard it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
We should ask him about the dogs.
Well,
Ooh!
so might I say, you guys, you didn't hear what Coven said to him, but you heard his responses.
Yeah.
So if you can put
We
you
know
can
Coven
put
enough. Yeah.
2 and 2 together, you see Coven
Plug
just
that in.
smiling, fixing his fucking
Then
glasses.
You're seeing Coven squinting really
so
hard.
Excited. So excited.
Oh,
And he
y'all
goes
know what that is.
he goes back to squinting again, and then Shelley, Barbara, and Margaret. They cute doggies. What y'all know about 'em? You got 'em?
I do not have these dogs that you speak of.
They might be puppies.
Is this another creature of the light?
They're cute dogs.
Due to contractual binding,
Oh,
I will state moving forward in our endeavor, I will not disclose information specifically regarding any living being in this cave of my knowledge.
okay, Mr. Contract. I'm gonna take that as a wink, wink. Yes, you got the puppies. Now, just give Shelley and Barbara butt rubs. Margaret likes a belly rub, I think. I wrote down the notes. Hold on. Yep, belly rub. Tell them we coming. We gonna save all 4 of y'all. And then thumbs up to the party again.
Please make haste. I wish to end this now. I need to report back to my master.
Okay. So
This is gonna be tough.
Everly looks at the group and asks, "So is anyone going to ask him what his trouble is? What needs to be taken care of?"
Yeah, I tried to do some prying on that, and he said he's under contract and can't divulge certain informations.
That's frustrating.
He's under contract. Kill the master. You'll be free. The problem is, we can't let a demon just, get away scot-free.
We kill it. We free him and we kill him.
I haven't had much time communicating with a demon outside of the past minute or two, but I can say I ain't never heard about no good demon.
I
It
agree.
sounds awfully racist, but apparently, I would agree.
Especially coming from a demon.
God damn!
But I would attest to that.
Well,
I
we
mean,
have to
if
find
we
the
want-
dogs.
If we want to be PC about this, let's free the demon and see what happens.
I don't know what to do. Oh god.
What
We
do
need to press on. We need to find the dogs.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
We coming for you, Mr. Contract.
Mr. Contract.
They
Okay.
said I'm under contract, so
So in this situation, you are all willing to at least approach what's communicating with you.
Yes.
See, as a
We're gonna go north.
genasi,
Mm.
see, I understand contracts, right? Because genies and humans enter these binding contracts. So I think if we press forward, we might be able to get something from him.
Nice.
All right, I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it.
I like contracts because I appreciate rules and regulations.
Okay, so yeah, move basically where you guys want in this room, vision allowing, unless you want to press on. I guess once you moved forward, the vision would adjust. But.
Yeah, I'll just kind of. So
Yeah,
like,
we'll follow Coven.
So maybe we like go up to here and see what the light shows us.
Sure.
Assuming this whole movement cache was in front of me.
Front, yeah.
Yeah, I just threw
Yeah.
cash there.
Yep.
Okay, let me give y'all some vision. And also the vision breaks where I have to give you guys vision. It wouldn't be like this if we weren't in a cave, because it's dark. When you're outside and it's a light out, it's just like you see a lot more, you know what I mean? It's not like there's no like feet of vision per se, so it won't be like this all the time. Here, I'm working on it.
I just envision you with like the tiniest little pixel brush trying to clear
Dude,
all the black.
it's wild, dude.
Racing so hard.
Okay.
Oh,
It opens up.
he's gonna funnel us. We're gonna be funneled.
Do we move up again?
Hold on, I should have done this before I opened up the vision.
Oh shit, he's dropping in it. Yeah! What is that?
What is that?
Is that his?
That's him.
Is that his pe?
Undercover.
All right, so
that
let me relay. Go ahead and say it.
Is that his penis?
All right, so let me relay what y'all see.
It's as
For the
big as Cash and Up together.
For the audio listener, I opened up the now narrowing section of this cave, and what they see in the Roll20 map is a red, pretty standard demonic-looking figure, horned. I'll give a better description in a minute, but yeah, he has out of the middle of his body, from a bird's eye view, so you can't tell exactly where. Based on this token, where that might be coming from, a massive. It is fairly phallic, I suppose.
It looks like a 10-foot rod coming out of it.
Why is it red tipped?
Okay, so when you guys, so camera drops into the room, into your guys' group, this is what you see. Mind you that the light that you have past the lighter section is dim. So,
Damn,
in this,
just a dimly glistening rod.
in this dim lit section, you see about the same size as the rest of are any of you small? No, none of you are really small. I guess the height difference is like 7 foot to 5 foot, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, we're
Maybe
all
like
we're all
5.5.
medium.
Yeah.
This is comparable in size to all of you. It is exceptionally burly. It is red skinned, typical fiend demon type thing. You can flip through your
Okay.
You can flip through your book and you would find things that look like this. Let me actually make sure I'm doing it justice. Let me find.
That's a pretty cool looking token though, minus the ding dong.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty minor. It's pretty like minor. You see this like his body. He's got red skin and he's got some like almost like these spines all over his arms and his shoulder area, and he has these hooven feet, almost like satyr looking, but he's covered in just this like red scale almost skin. And this black kind of scale mail that's in like a half chest plate and like leg plate, and he's got like little gauntlets on that are also black. And then his head goes up into this just grimacing red face with this beard. He has a long red beard, but it's not hair. It's almost like tendrils. Just red, just protrusions, like tendrils, red tendrils, extensions of his skin.
I have a little tendril
tendril
beard.
form, and and these tall curved horns. He kind of looks like, for a good reference, he kind of looks like Eridar Draenei, like the like demonic Draenei in WoW.
Okay.
He looks
Mhm.
a lot like that. He looks kind of like Kil'jaeden, like a smaller Kil'jaeden without the wings.
Yeah, kind of like a Hellboy almost.
Yeah, kind of like that. And what you see is through his chest, and actually sticking deep into the wall behind him is a massive glaive, which is just like a halberd almost. It's like a long pole weapon, like a spear basically, but with a gnarly end to it, almost like you threw like the scariest looking top of an axe at the end of a really long pole. But it's sharp at the end, and that's basically just stabbed through his chest, and he's impaled into the wall, bleeding, just this black oozing blood, which a lot of has dried, but there is, a steady flow of it dripping down. And he is just heavy breathing, deep breaths. He's got a grip on it, and you can see his fingers tightening like he's trying to get a grip on it, but has just expended energy trying to free himself, basically. And
Coven squints and waves and says in his head, "Mr. Contract?"
Very good. Thank you for approaching me. I know that I may look imposing, but as I have stated, I am a creature of honor, and I wish only to right the wrongs that have been done to me, of which the 5 of you have committed none. There are things that occupy the depths of this cave that have done wrong to me, and by the right of my contract to my master, I need to do right by them. I wish to help, assuming that we share the same cause. But I need to be freed. I need help removing my glaive. This weapon, it was mine. I am impaled by my own arm. I need help. I have lost a lot of strength and energy trying to remove it myself.
Coven turns and looks at Alagos and Everly and goes,
Oh my god. So big.
Alagos just looks at Coven and just shakes his head yes, and nods and says to the demon, "What cause do we share?"
Tell me of your quest. Why have you ventured into this cave? The tall, now the blue-skinned creature that I see, or I guess there's a couple of you, but the scaly one.
Oh, damn it!
He spoke to me of dogs and puppies.
Sounds like Rel.
not intended.
As I am a creature bound to my contract, the identities of the things that occupy this cave are something I cannot discuss. But if you are here on this mission, I will help you with this, with what I know and what I can do.
Oof.
Holy frack. He doesn't even know what puppies are.
Coven, go poke him.
Nope.
Nobody's gonna poke.
Coven moves away, and you lose the dim light, and you fade back into darkness.
Oopsie daisy.
I don't like-
My bad.
Okay, so Everly looks at the group and says, "Should we trust him?"
Of course not. He's a demon. Of course we shouldn't trust him.
So what should we do?
Well, if we set him free and he doesn't keep his word, we kill him. If he keeps his word, then he's on our side, right?
Don't let him free.
There's 5 of us,
All right.
Doesn't
and
about
one of
that?
him, and he's wounded.
How about this? I'll give you guys this. I was gonna see if any of you wanted to do it, but
I want to drink his blood.
holy shit!
Wow. Darn. Real
You're a
fast.
sorcerer, not a warlock.
I want to drink his blood.
That's a multi-class.
Um,
Damn it.
are any of you proficient in insight?
Yeah.
There's
Insight.
There's-
I am.
So-
Yes.
for Pete. So I'll give you guys these as they come up because there's a lot of us are new to the game, but insight is a skill that can be used when you're trying to discern if someone is being honest or to tell basically someone's intention through their their body language or how they're speaking or what they're telling. Basically you give them you look them up and down and you tell, like, you can say, oh yeah, that he seems like he's telling the truth or whatever. But if any of you are proficient in that, I will allow you to roll that, because it seems like the conversation at hand currently is like, do we trust this guy? And there's specifically a skill for that. So with you guys questioning the honesty of this being, I will let whoever's proficient in it give me a roll.
Sarah, are you? I am.
I have
I-
Okay,
double
wanna
so
proficiency.
alter roll? If
If
we're
you're-
proficient,
If you're
I'm not gonna roll. I am proficient. I'm not gonna roll.
okay,
I
yeah,
have
if you're
a
proficient.
I have a double proficiency to insight.
Okay,
I'm between proficient and expertise on that. I got a +4.
all right, I will let you do. I'll let you do the roll first. Go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay. Coven whispers to the party, I've been reading on bluffs and facial twitches, and I believe I can tell if a demon is, well, I don't know if a demon quite has a bluff face like a human or a dragonborn might have, but let me just take a look-see here. That's an 11. and Coven turns around and squints and starts staring at the demon.
Okay, with an 11, and just based on, I'll say based on your knowledge of general demonic activity through what you know in your religious studies and your insight roll.
Want me to swing a religion check on top of it?
No, that's
Okay.
fine. He is by nature of what these creatures are, is when under contract, which is something that these creatures, they're essentially, demons, fiends, devils, are known but for their contracts. They try to make deals. They're known to make deals. And someone that try, a lot of the time they're like lawful evil or something along those lines. So someone of that nature would be trying to follow rule, trying to follow law, whether the intention may be not a great thing, but they're going to follow rules that are set in place by contract. Their master. They basically try to climb the ranks amongst their peers through actions, and following through on a contract is looked on well by these people. So I'll say that what he's said, other than his contractual constraints, you may not know a whole lot about, but it seems like when he says that he's under contract and that he's contracted to do what, he may not tell you what his contract is, but in his contract, it doesn't seem like he's out to get you guys. He's explained to you that he has a goal and that he can't do it in his current situation. And if there's anything you can trust, it's that when he talks about his contract and the restrictions of it, he's being honest.
Do you want us to do our checks as well, or is that?
Yes, go ahead.
Because I'm about to nuke this. You ready?
And a 1.
And I rolled a 16.
Oh.
Okay.
And I rolled a 9.
Okay. So I'll say for Everly, you get a similar read to what Coven got, but maybe even less, where you may be questioning the honesty of the whole situation, but you're getting thoughts that, like, he talks a lot about this contract. You knew that the previous room that you were in looked like there were similar contractual constraints, and those things seemed mindless and did what their contract said. So your experience with this contract talk between these creatures is that they're doing them. No one's he's said that something in here has broken contract, and he's trying to deal with that. But you may be questioning his honesty, but you are taking into consideration the contractual information. Alagos, on the other hand, you we'll say even through backstory, like you said previously with the Genasi situation and the whole genie, contract thing. You believe that he's being honest. He's desperate. He is desperate. I'll give you that. He will do just about anything to get out of his current situation. And is someone that is inclined to deal, to make contract, to make agreement, and seems like when he says he will help you, that you can trust that.
Okay. I would like to attempt to persuade him into a contract with our group.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and pitch it, and then I'll have you roll after the pitch.
Pitch it to you?
Yeah, to him. Yeah. Pitch me the deal that you'd like to pitch, the fiend, the deal. If that's the road you'd like to.
Yeah, no, it is.
And you can lobby with the squad if you want to.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Now that a few of you have like discerned what, and you don't know what these, mind you, I did give everyone, I think in the future in certain insight things, I might pull people into a different channel so that not everyone can hear what the insight is, because that's basically like your character, what they think.
Yeah. But in this situation, I would share it with the team anyway.
You're allowed to lobby. Yeah, you're allowed to talk about what you think.
Okay.
Basically. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and do that.
Yeah. So I lean into the group and I say, I trust him. I think that he's being honest with the contract, and I think this is an opportunity to get this demon on our side to potentially sign a contract with us to help us find the puppies.
The problem is not in being honest in this situation. Whenever you slip up, and you will slip up, he will come for you. And by the way, I'm cleaning my hands off of this. I will not enter a contract with a demon.
I will drink his blood.
When Seraph,
my glasses fall off when he says that.
When Seraph makes this suggestion, Is Coven the only one proficient in religion? I know I've had you make religion checks previously, but I know you have expertise in religion. Does anyone else have any type of proficiency in it?
I am proficient in religion, yes.
The two of you make a roll because he's claiming Seraph is claiming action of demons, and with a religion check you can discern if you would know about that.
I rolled a natural one.
I rolled a 14.
Okay. Coven
I
can't
think
find the right page.
I am missing the chapter on contracts.
I will say that with a 14,
Where are my glasses?
you know that contracts in general, whether it's a demon or not, okay?
Right. Yep.
Contracts in general have to be very specific
Mm-hmm.
and will be
It's a two-way street.
will be manipulated if specifics aren't as direct as they need to be, as they could be.
Loopholes.
Yeah, basically. So,
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, my suggestion to the group is that we release him in contract, bind him to us to help us,
To you.
to me, bind him to me to help us find the puppies, to help him get his revenge, and after he receives his revenge on whoever put him there, then he has to seal himself away again in the same spot. That allows him to get revenge. We get what we want. No harm, no foul.
So you want to suggest to him that you will remove him from his impalement
Mm-hmm.
to help with something potentially mutually beneficial, and then he will return to impalement?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think
You had to
if,
clarify. Because...
if you suggest to the boy to come out and play and then go ahead and impale yourself again, I don't think he's going to sign that one.
Covenant's a contract, otherwise he stays where he's at.
Yes, but
And he stays bound.
But-
At least he gets revenge. Otherwise I drink his blood.
Oh. Someone make an insight check to see if this Alagos guy's fucking nuts or whatever.
Okay, I'm on it.
You're on a
I'm
one.
on
I rolled a 15.
Do you go ahead and tell him? Do you actually?
Do you really want to drink the blood of this demon?
I'm considering it, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Listen,
further
I'm on a
investigation,
mission
the
to
potential-
prove to Korg that I can kick some ass. So I'm down
Korg?
for a fight. That's what I
Korg.
said. I have a weird accent.
Okay, got you,
So-
got you.
Coven found his glasses and straightened them, just took a real long look at you, and then just turned back around.
I'm trying to think, like, gave you the, like, never mind, I can't think of someone who does it, but yeah, someone who's got glasses on who does the, like, if you can see me on camera, the, like,
For real, that look. Yeah.
like,
I'm looking over the top of those glasses. This motherfucker really wants to drink the demon blood.
all right, so I will let you guys lobby and fine tune whatever arrangement you would like to try and propose to this creature.
I think
If that's the
that-
road you want to take, you totally are allowed to.
Leave me out of it.
I think we should show him the stone and ask him if he knows what it is.
Make an intelligence check, Eric.
Do I have the stone? Everly has the stone.
No, it doesn't matter. You
Okay.
saw it. Go
Okay.
ahead and make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Just your regular intelligence modifier.
Yeah, that's fine. I rolled a 3. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, man, you can ask him about the stone if you want.
Coven, being the nerd that he is, would hit you with a, well, actually, I don't believe that the stone has anything to do with demonic happenings. I believe it's more chit-chatting with someone on the other side.
Okay. So we keep it secret, keep it safe.
Yeah, we'll hang on to that.
I think that the contract should consist of we let this thing go
Mm-hmm.
with the understanding that he does not harm us in any way. And if our goals are the same, we can fight together. And if not, we go our separate ways.
What's that face, Nico?
I was just eating my beard, don't
Oh,
mind
I
me.
saw that. So you suggest we set him free and then let him go. And I suggest we set him free
But
and,
there's
and,
no
and
harm.
bind him.
He doesn't harm us.
Man, Dustin is like, sign the contract, drink the blood, let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
Yes!
But Coven is looking at Seraph like, can you fucking believe these two right now?
I
Okay. I'm
I
done making any decisions.
I
So-
don't know if we should be dealing with a demon. I know it feels cold-hearted to leave him bound by the chest, but oh my, I am starting to sweat profusely just thinking about this.
Okay, let's turn around and continue on with our goal.
Who's proficient in perception?
I think I am.
If you are, roll it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
I rolled a 16.
Okay.
Perception. Yep.
18. Oh, you both see it.
Nice.
As you guys are talking about this contract, your presumed contract, which this creature cannot understand, or at least he said he doesn't understand. You notice his hands on the handle of this glaive tighten really hard, and it even looks like the wood is starting to give on the handle of this thing, and he is just flexing. Like, this dude's got veins popping out. Like, he's giving it so much effort to try and yank this thing out, as you can assume he's tried many times, and just eventually just gives and just slouches wicked hard, almost like it looks like he went unconscious for a sec, like he put himself into such a strain, and he just slumps down on the handle real quick, and then like picks his head back up and just takes some more deep breaths, and just is looking worse after trying so hard to remove the blade. Worse physically, I guess is what I meant.
Kill him now while we can. That's what I say.
Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and just speak with the Wanderer on this one.
Oh, am I good? Intermediate. Drink the fucking the Kermit meat.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this.
Coven starts to write in his book for a second. And starts mumbling under his breath, and then looks back at the party. It says, if y'all decide to sign a contract, I'm stepping away. If y'all decide to kill this demon, I'm gonna step another step back. Just make a decision. I just don't want my sister to be harmed in this.
Nico, would you consider this demon to be humanoid?
Yeah, he's got human, like, I guess shape wise, like if you're saying like humanoid is just like the general like body structure, he does. He's not like, he doesn't look like I would say like a dragon isn't humanoid, or like a slime isn't humanoid, but creatures like bipedal human-esque creatures are humanoid. He's in that. I would say. But he's a fiend. I mean, he's a demon.
So, like, charm person.
Go ahead.
Not for me. I can't charm
It's-
person.
Everly.
Okay, so I guess in the specific classification, let me take a look. I think I know what you're getting at. I'm just gonna look at a couple things on my end.
I think it's, we need to know what, like, he's bound by a contract, right? But we need to know what the hell he wants to do before we agree to anything. So, because, like, say we let him out, and then he kidnaps Rel for his love palace. He's gone forever. Then what? We're down a monk?
I don't even know if a demon physically can say
Okay,
anything.
so in terms of what you've, just to clarify, in terms of what you see, he looks like, I would say, like, in characteristics of what you like think of humanoid, he looks vaguely humanoid, but in terms of the demonic like classification overrides that. So he's not treated the same way that, in your experience with your spells, if you're saying like, I did this to a human once, not that you've tried it on a demon, but you could think that it probably wouldn't work because it's not a humanoid. You would know that this is a demon or a fiend and not a human.
Right.
Okay. My vote is to bind him in contract. So I think we vote as a team, and we go from there.
Okay, that's yours.
Coven.
Yeah, you previously stated that you won't help with a contract, and you kind of just want to leave him be, right?
I'm afraid to make a decision. I'm getting sweaty palms. Man, I might have to text JLo to see.
I know. I don't want to make it. I don't want to make the call for him. I think he would go along with what you think.
Mm-hmm.
I think he trusts your intelligence and your decision making.
Well, I'm texting him. I'm gonna let Everly and Seraph make some decisions there.
I'll beat you back at the homestead if you don't agree with me.
You did.
Ooh.
The accent's gone. You did not just do that.
Wow.
I wish you Rel, make it sound like she smashed her lute over my head with your guitar in the background. Just smash it against the window. Oh, bang.
Something like
Oh!
Yeah. Right. Very nice.
At this point, I think we should just continue on. We need to complete our mission, and this is delaying our mission.
He's already leaking the Albert.
He starts sucking the wound.
Actually, did you actually move up to him and do that?
Yes.
Do you want to actually do that?
No, I'll wait. Oh,
Okay.
wait. I want to wait to see what the team decides to do.
I'm whispering with Cash right now.
Telepathically?
No.
Oh, never mind.
Go.
Cash
Keep
is really there.
And Seraph, I think unless you've changed your mind, you are in the same no contract mindset.
Yeah, no contract.
And Alagos turns around and whispers, "Coward."
Man, so yeah, I don't think, because yeah, Eric, it seems you're the only one interested in the contract at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that
And
Covenant
even
Cash.
even if Cash wanted to, it'd still be 2 to.
Yeah, we're gonna agree
Yep, that's
with
fine.
Everly to
That's fine.
leave it alone.
Okay.
And now Alagos sucks the blood.
So as you guys slowly move out of the cave, I sneak back. And I shake hands with the demon as I drink his blood. And then I turn around and I say, I'll be back. And then I come back. With the rest of the team.
As you no, go, if you're actually doing that, go ahead and set yourself back up next to him.
Yep.
Make a strength check for me, please.
Oh no, strength is not my forte, my friend. Oh, what is my strength?
What
Minus
alignment
1.
are you? Chaotic
Minus
dumb?
1. Minus 1. Listen, we know that he's telling the truth, right? We know that he's can be bound by contract, right? So even if he's evil, he's lawful evil at worst. So I rolled a 6.
When you reach out to shake his hand, he looks up. He takes he's like heavy breathing, and he sees you approach, and he looks up and sees your hand, and he grabs your hand and goes up for a shake, and when he pulls it back down, he pulls you in, and he crosses his arms over your chest and has you hostage situation, grappled to his chest, and you feel warm liquid just gathering on your back, hot, just oozing. And as he grips tighter, you feel it just like gush onto you, just bleeding all over you. And he goes from like a to like a like he's just fucking, he's got you.
Or do I have him, Nico?
And
Coven looks at Everly and goes, "Whose man's is this?"
You married that thing?
Oh.
He says,
Shotgun wedding.
you hear you. She needed access into the Empire. Come on, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You hear almost like if you tried to think in your own thoughts right now, it would be drowned out by how much pressure of thought, of projection this guy is pushing towards you guys. And he says,
I did not want for it to be like this. I am willing to make a deal, but if it is not struck under my circumstances, I will be forced to act.
As he tightens his grip and looks at the rest of you.
Nice job. Nice
Oh,
job.
dang, y'all.
And as he does that, the tentacles on his beard start to move a little bit, and they just drape over the top of your head and rest there. And you feel them. Like you're seeing through a couple of them, but it just looks like someone threw a red mop on your head.
Okay.
We need to kill the demon as fast as we can.
Okay.
Preferably at a range.
Shouldn't we hear what the deal is?
This man,
He's drowning
this man
in-
is being fucking hostage.
I'm gonna say you're so constrained that you actually couldn't talk if you wanted to.
Okay.
I'm flailing
Just
my
like-
arms with blood in a way that you can tell that by the look of my face that I'm trying to suggest that maybe we should consider a deal.
Holy.
J-Lo would have saved me from this decision, okay? He would have tackled me.
What does the fiend see you guys do? What are you guys doing?
The fiend needs to die.
He needs to die. He needs to die. definitely.
So, what order?
Oh my god.
Is
Coven
that
Coven sighs, looks at everyone, looks back at the fiend, goes, "All right, guess we make a decision. Contract to kill."
Oh, so you guys are drawing your weapons and you want to fight this guy?
Yes.
Rel,
Yeah.
kick,
yeah.
Rel, kick
Alright.
kick the
Before-
post.
Before we roll initiative, since he was waiting to see what you guys are doing, he is going to attack Alagos
No.
before anything gets rolling. And
Rest in fucking shit.
Don't let me. Rel, kick the post.
Why?
Kick it deep.
Why did you do
He's so far away too.
She's like out of character. Why the fuck did you do that?
Everly finds a new lover after tonight. Never should have saved those puppies.
I don't like the direction I'm facing in this
Yeah.
picture of him. This looks awkward.
You're mounted.
okay. Yeah, I'm. Wait, hold on. Let me read the whole thing.
Damn,
Whoa.
what if I'd have pulled a nat 20?
God damn it.
This is
Wow.
your fault,
Okay.
Seraph.
There's
So
gonna be
I-
like a very powerful demon. That's
I need
the
you
problem.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. As you guys see the draping but loose tentacles that were on his head just completely convulse and look like they're just strangling him.
A constitution?
He's fucking you up with his beard, bro.
It's my dream. So, okay. So I have +5. I am proficient in constitution.
Yeah. Or you have a +5 on the saving throw section.
Yes.
Constitution. Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
and it's got a black dot next to it.
Yeah. So D20 +5 then.
Oh, jeez. I rolled a 10.
Okay. So you
That's a
That
success,
chuckle.
right? I mean, that's a success. It's a 10.
you take 10 damage
Oh!
and
God.
you feel the tentacles, some of them reach into your mouth and they're just pulling your mouth apart and you feel this like oily liquid just start oozing into your mouth, just coating the inside of your mouth, and it don't feel good.
Oh boy.
And you take the 10 damage.
Oh.
And then everyone else can roll initiative, please.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Don't fail me, crew.
17 for Coven. 4 for Cash.
12 for Everly.
And I got a 15.
The Fiend's turn again.
Oh my god.
Hold on, it's been a while, my fam. Let me try and pull up this tracker. Okay. Man, how do I even do this? I'm trying to remember. Add turn. Okay. I think I have to give all you guys turns. He doesn't actually move. You guys didn't see that. Wait, I gotta move him to grab you, Eric. Hold on. There we go. He just starts teleporting around the room. No, that's not true. Give you guys all turns. Okay. Let's see. Let me see your guys' rolls. Dustin, what was yours?
17 for Coven. 4 for Cash.
Okay. That's the order. All right.
Do I have to roll initiative, or am I just on the demon dick ride of my life?
Was yours in? Did you roll in there?
I-
Yeah, you
I-
rolled it.
I didn't roll initiative. No.
Oh, that's not you. Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll initiative. Okay. Then you hop up to here. Okay. He will the fiend goes first in this. And man, what do I want to do with him? Holy shit, Dad!
Oh my!
Off with his fucking head, dude.
So
Off with whose head? Mine?
Yep.
yeah.
No. No. No.
He will say,
Drink. The smaller blue friend of yours is under my control now. I play the cards if you wish for him to live. We make a deal and we progress forward, or he dies.
and he will pass for now.
Ooh.
Seemingly, he's not doing anything more from what you guys can tell. He's gonna give you guys that little bit and see what happens.
Dang, Everly, I think we might be in a pickle right now.
It is Coven's turn. Yeah, so if that's your free action, you can do that.
Are we signing a contract now? I'll just pass and get an answer.
Gosh.
Okay, so you're not attacking him. You're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Okay, Eric, it is your turn. So I'll tell you this: you are currently being grappled.
Right.
To break grapple, he has to roll acrobat. Is this where he gets to choose between acrobatics and athletics?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Grapple,
you would
yeah.
get to choose to roll either acrobatics or athletics to try and break this grapple, because
The grappler does athletics. The grapplee is either way.
you can act. I'll say you can act otherwise, but you'll continue to be grappled. Like you could try and hit him, you could try and stab him or hit him or whatever, but he's still going to be holding on to you.
Drink his
I mean, I
blood.
have shocking grasp. I would like to still drink the blood, but I think he poured that down my throat
Drink
already
his blood.
himself. Drink the blood. My acrobatics is a +3, so I will do an acrobatics
To try and break the
to
grapple.
try to break. Yes, to try to break the grapple.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I believe I roll athletics, right, to keep him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Throw it at me.
contest.
Oh.
I rolled a 9.
Yahoo.
You, no, nope.
No,
If the rest of the party watching doesn't even see you move any more than you were before you.
Use a pressure point monk ability. Use a pressure point.
Give him some of that Lotus Touch bullshit.
Heal me.
Look how far away Seraph is. Good fucking luck, dude.
I can actually reach. I can actually reach him.
You
but
can, well.
I can.
Save me.
I fucked up.
So did I gain nothing from drinking the blood? That's my question.
Absolutely not. No.
I thought I was onto something.
Damn.
I thought I was onto something.
Oh god. Okay, is it my turn?
Is Is that all? You technically, I'd let you do a bonus action, Eric, but
Okay.
I know what your bonus actions are, and you don't really have much to do at this point.
Nope. No, I don't.
Okay.
I could blow dry him essentially, but I think I think I'm good.
Just
Yeah.
blow the tentacles around a little bit. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Seraph.
All right. Move up to Coven. So a nice distance. And I'll say, let him go and I'll make the contract myself.
Oh,
And I roll deception.
You are trying to deceive him.
beautiful. The deceiver.
Kevin puts a hand on his chest and gasps.
And let's see. Oh,
Come
God.
on. You can do it.
Come on.
You can do it. Yeah.
He keeps his grasp tight and he looks down at you while you push into his mind with your only means of communication with him. And as you say this, he looks at you and his brow forwards, and he like looks like if you fucking like you better be fucking telling the truth. And he keeps the grip tight and he shows you like I could pop this dude's head right now if I wanted to.
I'm just stoic. I'm just waiting for him to let him go.
And then you see the tentacles move back. He puts his back up against the wall and just drops you. And outstretches his arm and says,
Propose the deal.
Oh boy.
So he released me.
yeah, but,
Yeah, but your turn is
it's not
it's
your
gone.
turn. We're still
Yeah,
in initiative.
turn is gone.
So I'll say you used your movement. You
And I used an
successfully
action.
persuaded him to release, but he is under the mindset that you are going to propose a deal. Do you want to do anything other than that? You want to take any action? That was just communication, basically.
Kick him in the fucking head, bro.
You don't have any like bonus action or anything like that you could really do much with.
Yeah, no, I cannot. I mean, the only thing that I can do is like the free action is talk to him. I think I'm just gonna yell, run for it.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm a diving board off his dick, dude. I'm just gonna keep going.
And let's pray that it does not grab you again on his turn. That's the thing.
That's okay.
If anyone
Alright.
can pull him, it's one thing, but I don't think anyone can do that.
So, all right, we'll move to Everly. I'm going to continue the turn thing because this is still dangerous, and there's a couple minds that have not acted. You know what I mean? So let's
Minesweeper.
give it to Everly real quick.
Okay. I'm at a loss actually here. I feel like you need to be healed, Elagos.
Either that or give him like inspiration
Or
on his
move
next
me.
roll, or I don't know.
Yeah, get me the fuck.
He's just gonna die. He's gonna fucking die.
I can't do much except for. Okay, so healing word. Hit points.
What's this?
Yeah. Oh, that's damage. Okay, so. Yeah, I'm really at a. I am in range.
To do a healing word.
Are you trying to decide whether to heal me or not? Is that what's going on? All I did was drink the demon blood.
You got us
It's about
in
to
this
put me in the dirt.
situation.
It's like, I don't know, maybe I just fucking let him die.
I want to run at this point.
Well, you can still make movement and act. So like you could heal him and say like that's the best I can do. Let's get the fuck out. You could
Later,
do that
bitch.
if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Fly, you fool.
Okay. All right. Well, then yes, Everly feels a slight amount of compassion for Alagos.
Yeah.
Question mark?
For getting us all in this situation. So she decides to cast the healing word spell.
Can I just say this is I'm having a blast.
Good, dude.
Like for real. Like first off, I'm sorry I fucked this, but how much fun is this? How much fun is this?
Yeah, dude.
I'm learning. I'm learning a lot.
Every
It
party
is
needs a naughty boy.
Yeah, like it is your character. It's not you.
Yeah.
But
Like
it's
Nico
still-
would have
it
been
was
right up.
fucking dumb.
Nico would have been right up there with me, like a fucking fondue demon blood river, just fucking.
Are you talking about if Nico was in a
Oh, yeah.
character in Boldera?
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Okay, so for the healing word, it's 1d4
And then you add 2, correct?
2. Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
That's like that almost puts you. Wait, you took 10. Okay, that's
No.
pretty good for you. Oh, wait a sec. Hold on. I think that does. Hold on. I think something happens here.
Oh god.
Yeah. So Everly, you go ahead and cast that.
Okay.
and-
Remember to call out the numbers of the rolls we're doing.
Oh, right.
For
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
percent.
So
Yes.
you rolled a 5, where your maximum is 6. So that's pretty good. You play this tune, and you know it to be a healing tune. You've seen people in a bad way, be uplifted and become more healthy when you do something like this. This goes out into the chamber, and it echoes, and it is received. Alagos heard it, but he does not look any better.
Oh boy.
Oh.
He is still he's still the same as what before you sang your ditty.
Not a fan of that song.
No. Nice. Okay.
I will say that was the right play. You just something is going on.
He
that
did this to himself.
prevents that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try one last thing on him. My bonus. Do I still have a bonus action?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna do my bardic inspiration. So Everly tries one last to help Alagos, and decides to try one more thing to inspire him. And
Okay.
let me see here.
I saw that, Ro.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead. Do you think?
Okay.
Sing me a song of salvation and
Oh, I got a song of salvation.
hit me.
Okay, I'm waiting for the key.
Hit it, Ro.
You're a bastard, and people are angry with you. But here's a word of encouragement to see you through.
Yeah.
Hit that roll.
What's the, do you give him a D6? Is that what that is?
Yeah, D6, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Eric, next time you want to tack that onto something on your turn, you are allowed to.
Okay. So just to be clear, I'm fucked still, right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
you're not in his. He's not restraining you anymore.
But you did not get healed.
You fell to the ground, but you did not receive healing.
Okay. Fair enough. You tried. You did good. That was a good roll.
Yeah. So, do you want to move? No, I know none of you have moved. I know it's kind of been like a waiting game, but if you
No,
would
I'm good.
okay. Then it is Cash's turn. Man.
So, Cash is going
No.
to charge and go.
If it's not
Let
one,
me-
it's the other. Oh god.
Let me get you out of this sticky situation. And she's
Yes.
going to run towards Alagos, shield up, and she is going to bash that shield into the tip of the glaive,
Yes.
trying to cram it deeper.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
And
Yeah.
also putting her 5 feet within Alagos. And
So I'll say you're on this square
sure.
at the tip where Alagos is here in the square just above you,
Yeah.
and the demon he would be he's in the square that you see him in. So he's like, I guess that would be 10 feet away.
Mm-hmm. She's just sprinting and putting full fucking power into that shield, into the hilt.
Okay. Do you have like is there like an attack? I'll say that that's an extension of like his body. Do you have like a shield attack or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Yeah, then make a what I don't know, what do we know? It's not like unarmed, but it's a shield. You know what I mean?
It would probably
Just strength. I guess it'd just be like, yeah, I'll call it unarmed, I suppose.
Okay. That's a 10 to hit.
So you hit the end of it. You hit the end of the shield of the spear.
He's gonna break it free.
No, it's 10's middle ground. I mean, if you roll the one, that bad. But yeah, I'll say that it'll like, he'll definitely wince a lot, but the glaive doesn't like move any further back into the wall or anything. It's almost just like, yeah, you just rustle the wound. You rustle the wound, and it doesn't look like he's any worse off, but he at least knows your intention now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. And just stating it now that I'm Cash is priming up a reaction to use protection on Alagos.
Okay, so you are.
If you go to attack Alagos, the fiend's gonna have disadvantage.
Okay, is that how do you cue the protection? Is that a bonus action?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Reaction. Okay.
Yep.
Then
While wearing a shield and being within 5 feet of someone, she can put that person at disadvantage.
okay. Then yeah, that's your turn with Cash.
Yeah.
All right, it is the demon's turn.
Yay, demon!
He was relaxed and he was waiting as the deal was proposed, and he was believing of that. Now the circumstance is a little different because he has officially been attacked.
Oh my god!
Bad choices.
So he within a 5-foot block of Alagos, who is now underneath, he dropped him and he's underneath him, and there hasn't been enough time to go by for Alagos to get away. He is going to just try and stomp him out.
Oh,
He's gonna put a hoof. He's gonna try and put a hoof through your head.
Is Alagos prone?
Yeah, you were, or no, you broke. No, I'll say not. Then he's. I don't know why. I don't think you become prone after you break grapple. There's no reason
Right.
for that. So no, you are just. I'll say he's still gonna try and kick your head. He's gonna lift up a hoof and kick you in the back of the head.
So that's disadvantage.
I have to do it at disadvantage, right? Let's see. Oh, son of.
Fuck.
Oh, fam.
No. He did.
No.
I will. I'll give you a peek. I'll give you guys a peek behind the. I might take a picture of this. Hold on.
Just double net 20s.
I'll give you this. His disadvantage roll was a 21.
Oh my god.
So he just winces when you hit the end of that. He winces when you hit the end of the pole arm. One, because it didn't feel great. Not that it like fucked him up or anything. Two, because what he thought was a legitimate agreement has definitely been struck down by the aggressive action. And that's all this dude cares about. He just wants to fucking get out and make a deal, and this ain't happening. So he is just eyes closed, pushes up, like he puts whatever part of his body can touch the wall, and he just winds up a donkey kick at the back of your head. Let me roll this damage, dude. I know how much health you have, and I'm scared for you. Let me key up these dice real quick. Oh my. I didn't roll it yet. I'm just looking at what I need to roll. Hold on.
He
So,
covered his face by just looking at what the possibility is.
So let me just roll like 3d6.
Hold on, here we go. Whoa, dude. Okay. He kicks you in the back of the head for 7 damage.
Good night.
KO?
You are...
He's
Dead.
down.
Okay,
He's
so
down?
this is how this works. This has not happened yet. You're not dead. You are unconscious. Which means that on your turn moving forward, you have to make a death save, which is a flat d20, no modifier. If you roll a 10 or higher, you succeed on a death save. If you roll lower than a 10, you fail a death save, and you have to do 3 of either of those to either die or live. So you could succeed 3 times, and then you stabilize. Basically, you stop making death saves at that point. And if you fail, then you lose. You chalk up a 1, on your. You'll see it on your character sheet when you drop your health to 0. Like a death save thing will pop up on your character sheet. You'll see it. But yeah, welcome to the grip of death, dude.
Good to be here.
And if someone deals damage to you while you're unconscious, you automatically fail 2 saves.
Okay, somebody drag my limp fucking body out of there. Like that. Grab my ankle.
So that is his action. And he puts his feet back on the ground and stares at the rest of you and just puts his arms down. And this is the first time you've even seen his mouth move, because you've only heard him. He just in a roar, like a gorilla, he just fucking beats his chest and just that's it. That's the end of his turn.
Yay.
Coven, man,
Dang.
you've seen some shit today, dude.
Okay. I am going to attempt to save Aligos. Going to look in my book real quick. As soon as I see him get kicked in the head, I'm like, oh dang, flipping through pages. Let me find the right one. Oh, the Wanderer's healing word. And going to cast healing word, which is going to be a heal 4. So, boy. That is 8 hit points.
You give him 8 hit points?
Yes.
Okay, let me check something real quick.
I just have a general question, just so I understand, like in the future when I get grabbed by a demon. So, like, it was my turn, my action. So I rolled an acrobatic save, whatever. So I passed that, and I broke free. Does that removes my opportunity to move? Like, I know we're past this now, but
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
you wouldn't be able to move, just basically because you tried to wait, let me think about it. You broke it on, you rolled the acrobatics check on your turn.
yes.
Okay. And then you succeeded on it. You actually, okay, this kind of stinks. You would have been able to move away, but he would have been able to take an opportunity attack on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
That's fine. We're past
So,
it now. Let's just go with
in retrospect, had you wanted to move, and I could have even suggested it because I actually didn't even think about it, but yeah, you could have moved, but I would have rolled an opportunity attack, and it's done the exact same thing that I just did. Where I
right.
you.
Yeah.
Not to say that like in that time and circumstance that the roll would have been any different, but like he still would have attacked you. He actually wouldn't have had disadvantage also because Cash hadn't gone yet. But yeah, you could have moved. I'm not gonna like retcon it, but
Right. Yeah. No.
that is how that would work. I believe, unless there's something about grappling where you like lose your movement, because you didn't go. I'm gonna say you didn't go prone, because to move up from prone is half your movement, and then
he just
you
would
could've
have
spent
been. He just would have been curb stomped if he tried to run out of that.
right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I'm.
I'm just
looking at
asking for future demon grabs.
it. Right.
Yeah.
Let me look up one more thing.
I can't drink that. What are you doing?
Sorry for the delay. I just have to look something up.
Are you wondering if he gets the HP?
Yes.
Yeah. He does.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you get what was it 8 HP?
Yeah.
You how do your heals work?
Sorry.
Tell
Let me fully read this. I saw the unconscious ends as soon as he regains any HP. Okay. So I stabilize him. It does not give the dying creature any hit points. Just stabilizes at 0 HP. Sorry.
Okay.
It prevents death saving throws and causes them to regain consciousness and 1 HP after 1d4 hours.
With this spell. That's how that works.
With just healing in general, healing a
Okay.
KO.
If he doesn't receive any more healing.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay.
he's just sitting KO'd at 0 HP, stabilized.
So you're better off than you were. So now on your turn, you don't have to make a death save, per se, but
you are knocked out.
you are knocked out. Okay. Are you doing anything else, Coven?
Boo. Oh, the spell slots are looking rough. That'll be actually. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, let me keep the light on. Okay. I'm good. I'm just going to go ahead and back up over here now. Come towards the light.
All right. And we will put it to Alagos's turn now.
Yay!
Okay, since you are unconscious, I'm
Still?
not gonna. What? Yeah, you're unconscious.
Okay.
It brought you to stabilization where you're not like actively dying.
Okay, that's good.
Right. Yeah. So you don't have to make a death saving throw. What I will have you do is make me a Constitution check now that you're stabilized.
Okay, let me just say, like, I thought rolling would be fun. Now I'm
Scared
kind of
as fuck.
terrified of it. Yeah, I've been donkey kicked in the fucking cranium. All right, here we go.
Oh,
13.
man. Okay.
Well, that's not bad.
No, dude. Let me tell you what's going on, dude.
Whew. You pulled your shirt up, Nico. I thought I was.
It's
No,
a
it's
tail.
rad. It's my reaction for oh no and oh yeah is probably going to be the same thing, just because it's exciting. So everyone saw Alagos get kicked in the back of the head, and he just slumped. And when Coven pulled out his book and said some good word, you saw breath enter his chest, and then his chest goes back down. And when his chest goes back down, you see he coughs, and this like black oily substance seeps out down his chin and onto the ground.
Oh. The tendril goo.
Yeah.
I can't.
Coven, I'll say because you cast the heal and this happened, I'm gonna throw an intelligence check your way, please.
Okay. Where's my intelligence? So that's a 12.
Okay. I'm trying to think of how to filter the information you receive with a 12. That he just spat up poison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what you got.
Okay.
And that's your turn, Eric. So in terms of what just happened, because, and I could be completely wrong on the ruling of allowing you to do that while you're unconscious, but I think it only makes sense.
Wait. Because that shit was in him, did that healing word when he was 0 HP actually stabilize? I don't think so.
Okay, so maybe it. Now that I think of it, man, Pooh, you guys got in a tight situation with the Ruromancer over here. This demon's got a lot of cogs turning.
Because Everly's heal didn't work, right?
Right. So yeah, so then you wouldn't stabilize him, but
He's taking a fucking death saving throw instead.
I think he would take a death saving throw, but I think I can allow him to still make the con save because he's not dead, right? He's still alive.
No, he's dying.
I mean, now he's dying. He's 0 HP.
He's just death saving throw.
They're trying to put me in the dirt, Nico.
So okay, then let's lay this on the table before we move forward with a decision. I want to figure it out so it's right. Does poison persist through? I assume it would only make sense to persist through being unconscious, right? Like if he drops and it was poisoned, the poison continues.
I'm gonna search it up.
I tried to, but it's hard to look while I'm trying to listen to what you guys are trying to decide to do. Because I know with certain things they go away, like you're no longer affected. But yeah, we can take a minute to figure it out because I do want to get it right. I don't, because it's really fucking bad if that poison's just seeping, man.
A condition lasts until it is countered, or for the duration specified by the effect that imposed the condition.
Yeah, the conditions of this are you either save on the DC or it lasts a minute.
Okay. So it's lasting a minute.
Okay, so is that just a nat D or just a 1d20 plus 0 for a saving throw?
Yep. Just a D20.
Okay. Oh, nat 20.
That's auto 2 saves, correct?
No, that's up. Right?
That's up straight up.
Yeah. Ah! Yes. Where's my fucking air horn? Oh my gosh, dude! No, clip it.
Yeah. He's got 1 HP and he is conscious.
All right, man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so with a nat 20, man, all the poison workings are fucking me up. Anyway, you are.
Shit.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and lay this out from like behind the curtain, just so we're all making sense here. You were poisoned. That was the oil that leaked into you, and it prevents you from gaining health points until a minute goes by or until you succeed on the DC save. So I won't let you make DC saves. The poison's not causing any damage, so I'll allow you to stabilize.
But you're stuck at 0.
Remain unconscious, but you won't have to make that. So basically, we're back to where we were before we got
Right.
into all the rules. You are unconscious. You are. So now, should I let him make the con save? I don't think I will at this point.
Probably be another turn.
I think what I'll allow is if he lasts the minute without taking damage, then the poison will have persisted and you will be able to receive healing. Now, I think that intelligence check that I had Coven make will be to know that you were poisoned. I think at this point, knowing that the heals didn't work, you see the black ooze on this dude's beard, I'll let Coven know that you have been poisoned.
Okay.
So there's that knowledge is out on the table for Coven. He is aware that you've been poisoned. The healing hasn't worked to the way it should in 2 situations. You saw him take the breath for his stabilization.
And I'm seeing this right now with unconscious.
Correct.
Automatically fail strength and dex saves. And he can take saves outside of strength and dex. So he can make a con save while unconscious.
Okay. Then the con save that you made would have released the poison. Because you rolled a 13 on the 1, and then we pushed it back to get the rules right, and now we've very slowly worked through the rules.
We time traveled
to build up
so
that nat
hard.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at this point, with your nat 20, with the con save I would make you make post nat 20, you would succeed on removing the poison from yourself, and you would now be able to receive healing. Does that sound right to people that understand that
Yes.
situation? Very confusing. It's wild that we got into this much depth in episode 2, but
He
here we
needs
are.
some milk.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good to know this shit.
Here we are. You no longer have to make death saves. You are no longer poisoned.
Yes.
So the whole scene where I said you took a deep breath and you coughed and oozed out some of this poison, that all happened, but you didn't receive any health because that happened on Coven's turn. That was previous to that.
Okay.
Okay, so you are
That was
stabilized.
a whole lot of he started to vomit poison, then it paused, and Alagos's voice was like, I bet you wondered how I got here. And then we had to time travel for a bit.
Oh,
This is gonna be one of those "we fucking told you so" moments.
okay, so that will be your turn, and as it stands, Alagos is no longer poisoned and is stabilized at 0 HP. Okay.
Yeah. Good
Understood.
job. Good job. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
On
I
to
took my life
Seraph's
down.
turn.
Okay, hold on 1 second. So I took my life down to 0 in D&D Beyond, and it says failure, success, death saves.
Yeah, so you can do the 3 successes now,
Oh, I see. Okay.
and then it'll bring your health pool back up.
Okay, got it.
Seraph.
Is there a way for me to go up to Elagos, grab him by the jacket or something, and pull him back like a couple of squares? Or is that like too many actions?
You could. So to pull him, I believe that would be half. It would be half your movement. To pull someone out of their current space, but you can get to a space where you could pull him with 15 feet of movement, and then you could use. Yeah, you could. I believe that you could. I'll show you what I'm thinking here with the amount of movement that you have.
It would cause...
My speed is 4.
and-
It would
so-
cause an opportunity attack when he moved out
okay,
of space.
okay.
But
Fine.
does Cash's
No, already
protection persist?
already burned protection. I don't think I can like constantly do it.
Right.
Whoops, that's Coven's.
Well. Is it a reaction?
It's one reaction. So use
that
the
was for
one.
last round.
Her turn hasn't come back up.
Okay.
So
Then yeah, he would get an opportunity attack. But even he would get an opportunity attack. I'll leave it at that. But you can definitely move him out of reach if you wanted to try and do that.
Man,
Pocket sand.
I actually want to buy like a little bag of sand.
I have incense in my pocket.
Yeah. I'm gonna go through your pockets and like throw him at his face. No,
All right. Do you want to give it a shot?
I don't want to cause an opportunity attack on him.
Let me
Elagos.
tell you how like how this would go. I don't want to like make you. I just want to know that you understand the rules of like how this would like the worst potential outcome. Okay, worst potential outcome is you move in, you grab Alagos, you pull him back. As he leaves the space, the demon takes a swing. He can hit if he hits, and if he hits, he's going to do damage, and it will put Alagos would then fail 2 death saves. Correct? If he was hit, right? And
I'll have to check. Hold on.
or it would put you on I'm trying to think if it would send you into death save mode again, or if it would auto fail you. I believe it would auto fail you too. I'm almost positive. And then, but you would be out of his range, and you would only have failed 2 when you have to fail 3. That's worst case scenario, as far as I understand it. The only way that he could kill you flat out is if he did the amount of your entire health negative. So he would have to deal 16 damage, I believe, to like kill you flat out.
So, attacking prone unconscious is automatically a critical hit.
Yeah.
While they're at 0 HP, it's automatically a crit, which makes it 2 failed death saving throws. And if it's massive damage, it can outright kill him.
I'm fucking dead.
If it's his full HP.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your situation. Now that you know that.
Oh man. Can I move into his square and like just pick him up and just throw him? and I stay in the same place without making an opportunity attack on Elagos.
If he
From
moves
the
out of that square, he's gonna get hit.
God damn it. Because I want to take him out of there, or else he's dead.
Strike a deal.
I'm not gonna strike a deal.
Drink his blood.
I'm not gonna strike a deal.
I might die.
Yeah, I mean that's what you get, I guess.
I will haunt your.
Here I am trying to save your ass. And God damn it! No, I mean,
I will say the only way he would straight up die right now, no questions, if you tried to pull him, is if this guy deals 16 damage, which I mean, it could happen, but it's like.
Yeah,
I don't want to give
before, so.
I don't want to give you too.
Yeah, don't worry about it. No, don't worry
info,
about
but,
it.
like,
Yeah.
Just cave
There's a-
another skull in like you did that halfling dude.
it's a demon who on a disadvantage rolls a 21. What do you
Right.
think I'm able to do against this guy? Nothing.
Pocket sand.
I mean,
Nothing.
I've got notes in my book saying you're pretty capable.
his stat blocks.
Yeah. Sarah, beta test a striker too.
I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret
Just
Where
so
was I?
frustrated looking at Alagos.
I was here, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Into the darkness, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck! Wait a second. I just wanted to pick this up and get it.
Oh.
Let me just attack him once with my normal attack action.
Okay.
Can you see
Okay.
in the dark?
With a disadvantage, I would assume, because it's dark, right?
I'm so sorry. I left that like one block not lit.
when you moved back, I was like, I mean, now we don't have lights on Elagos, we're fucked. But
Yeah.
We got light on Alagos, but not on the demon.
so let me copy paste this because I need to do this twice.
Guess I should have scooted up a little. Ooh,
Oh.
Wait.
the pain.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
He rolled with disadvantage a 23 and a 20. Neither
Yes.
natural, but after modifiers. I can tell you for sure that you hit him. Okay.
Okay.
So,
I'm writing in the
You
stat
have-
block.
oh yeah.
Oh my god.
You beautiful son of a bitch.
I'm not gonna do much damage, you know that. Right?
I just wanted to knock him unconscious. That's all I'm hoping. You know.
This is it. Yeah.
Flurry of blows in the fucking wound.
Okay.
I roll a 10 on the damage with my quarterstaff.
It's pretty
Beautiful.
good.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So you see all this that's happening. You see Alagos drop. He's like in and out. You see him take a breath. You're like, okay, that's good. Breathing's good. And he spits out that black sludge shit. And you're like, I don't know how much time I have. This is out of control. You move in. You get to the side of him. He looks down at you. And he's spent on this turn. He just fucking wound up a kick to the back of that dude's head. And yeah, you just bap him super hard in the Tell me what you're doing with the quarterstaff.
I'm trying to basically impale him with the halberd with my quarterstaff. You know, both of them in the same wound.
Like stick it in the wound and
In the wound,
okay.
yeah, as hard as I can.
Yeah, when you do that, he grabs the halberd, the blade of the glaive, or not the blade, the shaft of the glaive that's closest to his torso, and he grabs it and tries to stabilize it because it's wiggling and causing more discomfort, but he can't. He doesn't have enough energy, so it's just like wiggling up and down. You've got your quarterstaff in there, you're jamming at it, and this really fucks him up. He looks so bad. He is just like he goes from like to just like he's not doing good.
My heart is racing right now. I'm gonna try that flurry of blows again.
Get him!
Do it, dude.
Get him!
Do it. Unfortunately, with
Disadvantage each attack. Yeah,
So
I know.
do the first flurry. So flurry's 2, right?
Yeah, 2 attacks, 2 unarmed attacks.
Okay, so do the first one first.
Okay. That's an automatic failure. That's not
Yeah,
gonna
that's the first strike. Go ahead
All
and roll
right.
the next one. Okay.
All
right.
I failed, didn't I? Oh no.
I'm gonna say no. You hit.
No, I
Okay.
hit.
You hit. Now go ahead and roll your damage, please.
Come on.
Okay, I just to be clear, I rolled 15 and 14 on a disadvantage on my second attack of flurry of blows. And
Yeah.
now I'm taking damage.
Roll that damage, dude.
Save me!
I rolled a 6.
Hold the fuck on, dude.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Oh!
Whoa. All right. Let's go over this real quick. I'll explain what happens after I give you guys another peek behind the screen. With disadvantage, you rolled 14 to hit. I will legitimately send you guys pictures too if you want. This guy's AC is 13. And he had 5 health.
Seraph the demon killer.
After this extremely strenuous like conversation, like endeavor, battle, whatever the hell you want to call it with this creature, how do you want to resolve it, sir?
All right, my staff is deep in his wound, and I just want to bring my staff up, like trying to lift them up a bit, just
Okay, so with your quarterstaff in the wound, and he just cannot stop you from jabbing in it. He just starts to go limp, and you get some leverage where you've got it in far enough, and you push down on it like it's a lever, and it just lifts him off the ground a little bit. His feet leave the ground, and you just see his body start to go. He's literally shaking, and you just see his body start to go limp, and then that's it. He stops moving. You take the quarterstaff out. His feet hit the ground, and he just completely slouches, just weightless.
Demon killer. Useful.
So after some real fuckery between trying to talk to this dude and turning on him and trying to make deals, you played with this dude's fucking emotions, guys. like damn, dude. He was being super fucking honest. He just wanted to help, dude.
Coven takes a step up and illuminates that area and just goes, "Oh wow!"
Oh yeah, none of you saw that shit. You just see
In the shadow.
you just see Seraph disappear, and you hear like, and then Coven takes a step forward, and Seraph's just like wiping the end of his quarterstaff off, and the demon's just slumped.
I got a fucking hoof print in the back of my head.
I mean, we don't have time. We need to pick up Alagos and we need to stabilize him as fast as we can. Let's take him out of the demon's, I don't know, area of effect, and let's try to do something with that.
I think that black sludge he done puked up might have been the cause of all that healing denial earlier.
Alagos, come over here. I just picked you up.
Oh yeah, I'll move. Where are you moving him? You're just dragging him over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should drink his blood.
All right. So with him
blood.
stabilized and not dying, you either can heal him or wait 4 hours. Is that what it is?
Krista, how are those spell slots looking?
We burned so many spells.
My spells.
Yo, boys, good fucking rolls though.
Yeah. Wow. Whoa.
Rel.
So that
Can't-
Krista, that would have been your first spell, your first level spell, based on what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
That healing word. So you've spent 1 spell slot. You have 2 left.
So I can still use my healing word again.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you go ahead and just sing him a ditty? The Wanderer hasn't spoken to me in a while.
Okay. Seraph has saved your ass. It's no longer grass.
Bars.
Okay.
Alagos opens his eyes to say bars.
Bars.
Yeah, do I do the 20? Yeah, I do 20. Right?
It's
What
probably a D4 plus 2.
Correct. You just
Oh,
rolled D4 plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah. The heal works, and you just determine how much.
I rolled a 5.
Man, Alagos, your eyes open, and you are like 15 feet further away from where you were, and you're feeling
and
pretty good.
And I open my eyes and I turn around and I see the demon and I say, I did it.
Classic.
Okay, he is on the ground, right? I'm gonna look him up in the eye. I'm gonna kneel down. I'm gonna look him up in the eyes, and I'm gonna say, if you ever do something like that ever again, I will kill you myself. Are we understood?
Did you save me?
What do you think?
He's real dad
Huh.
mode on you.
Fine. Fine. Fine.
Fine, Dad.
I still say we drink the demon blood.
Swear to God,
Well,
just
at this point, I don't see the harm in a little beta test.
I say we give Seraph the spoils.
I don't want anything to do with the demon.
All right, I'll take them then.
Cash, can you subdue him? Can we? Can we just grab him by the arm and just get going?
So how much health do I have at this point?
5.
5.
Oops. Why does it still say death saves? How do I bypass this?
Did you hit?
Apply? There we go. Okay, yep, good.
You good? All right. You're up at 5 health. Y'all just took care of this demon. Anything you guys want to do?
Threaten me, you son of a bitch.
I think we might need to take a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a moment.
We need an 8-hour moment. That's what we need.
Man. So in retrospect, with that whole moment documented and all of the like fine-tuning rule retcon, like gotta figure out what it is. I hope that we nailed it. I think we did. I think between rad Google searches and everything else, I believe that it all worked out. In the rule department, frankly, I don't care because we did our best.
Yeah, no, it's tight.
And it fucking worked out, and the dice spoketh. So enjoy life, dude, because wow, you almost died so fucking hard.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was tight. That was tight.
We'll probably wrap here soon, but I'll let you guys, if there's anything before you exit this area. Yeah. Anything you guys want to do right here in this after that moment?
Yeah, we should search him.
Are we looking to take a short rest here to end the out of character?
I feel like we should bar the entrance and take a long rest. That's what I feel.
A long rest.
Yeah.
I mean, we are walled off, right? If we just bar the entrance somehow and then we get someone on watch, I think we might pull through 8 hours.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
we don't.
My suggestion.
We just don't know what's on the other side of that cave. Maybe it's something, whatever trapped him.
And then also, does the demon have any goodies?
We need to check that out.
Okay, so before you guys decide what kind of what kind of rest you want to take, if any, we can go take a look at this guy. Who wants to go check it out?
I think Seraph should.
I'm not gonna go near it. I'm done.
Okay. I am very interested now that it won't kill me.
I am too. Yeah.
All right.
You can keep whatever he has.
I'm gonna say between the two of you, if the two of you are interested, do any of you guys want to roll an investigation check?
Sure,
or are you? Yeah. Go ahead. Both roll investigation checks.
13.
16.
Nice.
Okay. Alagus takes the right side of this guy's body, and Coven takes the left, and you look him up and down. And like I said earlier, he's clad in like some scale mail black armor, but it's like specifically shaped for like hooven feet and like spiked shoulders, and like it doesn't. You could tell that this is something that like none of you could equip. You could essentially like take it. It might be heavy, but like he's got armor that doesn't look wearable by any of you guys. It's demon armor.
Ooh, okay. I think I might like to shove that in my bag.
Okay. I'll shoot you specifics later.
Yeah, hit me with that encumbrance for what that's gonna weigh.
Yeah.
Your sister can help.
Yes.
Other than that, it doesn't have any pockets. He doesn't have anything on his person, but he said that the thing impaling him is his weapon. They took it from him. I mean, that's a big old two-handed glaive that's just stuck in a wall that this guy couldn't pull himself out from.
Is it that legit, like 15, 20 feet?
It's a good like 10 or 11 feet tall. Like
okay.
it's huge.
Okay. Kaya, can you swing this?
What's Cash proficient in?
Fucking cracking skulls.
Oh, baby.
Athletics, intimidation.
Oh, I mean for equipment. the
For
left.
armor or weapons?
It's just weapons, martial weapons and simple weapons.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you asking if Cash?
Like, could she carry and swing that?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I help just affix that to her back right now?
If you can get it out of the wall.
Okay. Hey sis, come and help me get this.
Yeah. Cash. I think Cash can.
I will let you roll it as Cash with advantage strength check.
Okay. What is that? First one's a 14. The second one's a natural 20.
All right.
Aye.
There were two sides of that dice I was going to give this to you on. One of them.
Just fucking kick flips that thing onto her back.
Yeah. So. Yeah, she's got it. I'll throw J-Lo the stats on that fucker.
Next time J-Lo is gonna play like, what is this weapon? What? I have a demon Albert. What is this?
Yeah. It's like plus 48 to hit. What?
That's it. So you're snagging that armor, and if you guys all agree, Cash. I mean, you can ask around. I'm pretty sure Cash is the only one that can use it.
I feel like it would squash the rest of us.
No,
Yeah.
completely fine with that.
Yep.
All right. Well, yeah. So tell me what the rest plan is after you've looted this dude.
What does the group want to do? What do you guys think?
So your options are no rest, which is just no rest, and you continue. Short rest, which is half an hour, and you can spend hit dice to gain some health back. And I think some people get spells back. We just determined earlier Coven might get a few. Or you take a long rest, which is minimum 8 hours, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And you get all your health back, half your hit dice, which none of you have spent anyway, and your spell slots for that require a long rest. So everyone will get their spell slots back. But that being said, those all have varying degrees of time, and the world moves around you as time passes. So those are your options. This is essentially. I'll let you guys figure out which one to do.
It is a toss-up between a short and a long rest, basically. So, I'm fine either way. But what do you guys want to do?
Well, I'm fucked up, so I think resting would be good.
Well, long or short? That's the thing. Because I'm fine on a short rest, and I get all my key points back, I think, or half of them. But you guys have spell slots.
Right.
So
yeah, and I'm
it's
two.
on you.
I'm 2 out of 3 spell slots down. So, do I gain life from long rest?
You would get full health, but you also could roll hit dice, which you have 2 of. I'm not sure for what amount on the short rest. So, like, you either chance
real quick.
You either chance a certain amount of health, or you get full health. But it's the time difference is what matters.
Okay. Well, I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
say you're only 11 HP shy of full health, right? You only have 16. I believe you have 16 health, and you have 5.
Yeah,
on
I'm at 5.
On a short rest, you could roll 2d6 to heal up.
So yeah, on a short rest, you at best would get 12 health back, and at worst would get 2 health back.
Okay.
Anything between 12 and 2.
Okay. I'm fine with whatever you guys decide. Then I think my decision making's been a little shoddy, so I will go with whatever the crew wants to do.
It's on Everly and Coven then. You guys are also casters.
I'm a little afraid to spend serious amounts of time down here. I think A quick reprieve might be the best way to go.
I
Okay.
agree.
Okay. Short rest then.
Okay.
All right, y'all are
All
gonna
right.
take that shorty. Okay, so we will have you guys take that short rest here in the cave, amongst the just bleeding out body of this demon creature. And yeah, we'll wrap up the what you guys get back. Like, we'll have you roll your hit dice, or we'll have Eric roll his hit dice out of session. I suppose we don't really need to do that here.
I just discovered being a blue dragon on a short rest, I can full max HP heal myself.
Okay.
That's a
Cool
blue
shit.
dragon channeled divinity. Cool. Okay. Good.
Dope.
Good thing I haven't been hit yet this campaign.
Where do you find that at? Like short rest, like
See at the top where you have short rest and long rest buttons. It's like above your speed and inspiration.
Yep.
Way up at the top. It's like in the banner section. Like, it says campaign till death do us part, and then there's like a long rest.
okay.
Or till dice do us part.
Recover. Reset maximum HP. Changes during this rest. Okay, yeah. It says sorcerer. Hit die 1d6 plus 3. Total 2.
Oh yeah, you
So-
get the +3 from your con too, right? So you'd get more too.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll do that. We'll do that out of session. We can. I think we'll.
Oh,
we'll
I was
wrap it up
just
for now.
reading that funky. Never mind. I saw channel divinity blue dragon reset max HP. It's like, whoa. No, that's just I recover channel divinity and my blue dragon spells. Got it. Never mind.
So yeah, man, you guys have entered this cave. You fought your way through. You got, lured in by this demon, and through various judgment calls, you defeated it in combat in the very end, I suppose.
We did it!
And the story before this moment fills in the details of that situation. But you guys all gather together, and you decide to take a quick 30-minute rest before you commence through the rest of the cave and find out what happens on the next session.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome, dude.
All right.
That was
Holy
that was a ton of fun, dude. I love that.
This was one encounter.
That-
This
my
is one
heart-
encounter.
My heart was racing, dude. I thought
I'm
for
gonna-
sone I was just dead.
We
I will
spent-
say
Oh my
I will
God.
say that this whole cave, from beginning to end, I've had done and prepared in Roll20 for like over a month, and like all the work that I've been like prepping, like the prep I did yesterday, y'all might not see that for like
Yeah.
3 months. I don't know. Like, I don't know how long it's gonna take for you guys to get out of here. Like,
We moved like 80 feet this session.
Yeah.
pretty much.
I literally thought in my head, like, I was like, they're either gonna decide to go to right and look in here and trigger the conversation, or they just move on, and it never happens. And then, like, if you guys do start the conversation, you either make a contract, or you persuade him, or you just kill him, or you like. I was like, oh, this might take half the session. I was thinking it might take half the session, but alas, here we are.
Are you guys saying that as a bad thing, or because
No,
like
I
I,
think it's rad.
right? Yeah.
It's not a bad thing for sure.
No, I like it. It
Yeah.
gives me more. It gives me 2 weeks now where I can relax.
Yeah.
When
Yeah, that
campaigns
was-
have like, we'll spend like a full fucking session on like mostly RP, I think that shit's rad.
Oh, you
Yeah.
gotta go to the store and gotta talk to people. I think that's very cool as well.
Yeah. Like, we debated drinking blood, cutting contracts, killing for hours.
I did drink the blood though. Just so.
Yeah, you did drink the blood. Fucking
and you got
Grom-
poisoned.
Grom
By
hell
choice
cream
or
over
not.
here.
Yep.
Your skin turns green. I forgot to tell you that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Damn. Yeah. Wow. glad we could make the one man shy session rad as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I never heard from J-Lo. I sent out the just let me know, homie, and didn't get a response. But
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for him because I feel like he missed out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
for real.
yeah.
Can I
Sweet.
can I hit you with?
JLo is typing, holy shit.
Where in Discord?
Yeah, Discord.
Wrapping up
Wrapping
now.
up now.
Can I hit you with this consuming demon's blood
Yeah.
mechanic?
Oh my god.
Yeah, please.
A character who drinks a dose of this black bubbling ichor demon's blood becomes nauseated for 1d6 rounds.
Okay.
If he fails a DC 15 con, not D&D. Not D&D.
Okay, good.
That was Pathfinder.
Wrong.
I was like,
cover.
all right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna delete this audio file. We can just do this session again, pretend nothing happened.
I mean, I'm down for it if it makes me badass if I roll less than 16.
Well, just for shits and giggles, I'll finish what he was saying. Let me
Yeah,
just,
go for it.
If he gains an enhanced capacity to affect demons with his... Okay, you'd gain a +2 for magical effects against demons.
Whoa.
Okay.
And I have to roll what for that?
It's Pathfinder.
I know,
Yeah,
but did you say what, a
Con.
16?
Yeah, it
roll
was
a-
a 15 DC.
Nah.
No.
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 You just feel sick as fuck.
Demon's
wait a second.
blood is somewhat addictive, and every day for a week after a user stops daily doses, he must make a DC 15 con save to avoid taking 1 point of wisdom damage and
Wait.
being sickened every day.
Damn.
Wait a second. It is a con. It's a con saving throw, right? So
Yeah.
you would add 5 to that 10
Oh, made
I
it!
because I think he has 5.
Yeah.
Con.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
Okay, so
good thing
you-
it's not Pathfinder.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
great.
Holy fuck, fam.
I'm in your debt.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I'm not fucking don't think that I do it, but I have the ability to fudge shit because y'all can't see what I'm doing. But that was 100% fucking legitimate across the board. I'm not